Al-Farabi was a prominent Islamic philosopher. He is one of the key figures in the history of Islamic thoughts, making significant contribution to fields such as philosophy, politics, and science. In the Islamic intellectual tradition, Al-Farabi is regarded as Al-Muallim Al-Sani, the second teacher after Aristotle. Therefore, in this video, we will examine Al-Farabi's important views in the main areas of Islamic philosophy. Next, we move to Al-Farabi's philosophy of nature. Al-Farabi believed the world originates from Allah Almighty because He is knowledgeable of Himself and because He is the source of goodness in existence as it should be. So, this knowledge is the cause of the existence of the world and it's a complete cause that doesn't require anything else with it in terms of intention or will. So, how did the world come into existence from Allah? According to Al-Farabi, Allah is the intellect, and from His knowledge of Himself, the creation of everything other than Allah began. First, the first intellect emerged. Then, from His knowledge of Himself and of Allah, the second intellect arose. Next, from His knowledge of Himself, the first world or the first heaven was created, and from His possibility, matter and the third intellect emerged. This process continues until the 10th intellect or the 11th being, which is referred to as the active intellect. Besides, Al-Farabi postulates the existence of two other principles, namely matter and form. He assumed this principle from the meaning of possibility and actuality. In order to complete the ranks of intellectual existence or the higher worlds, Al-Farabi divided the natural world into two parts, which are the upper world and the lower world. The upper world consists of Allah, the intellects, the active intellect, the complete soul, form, and matter. And the lower world consists of bodies of the spheres, bodies of animals, bodies of humans, bodies of plants, and bodies of minerals.
Al-Farabi, his divine philosophy. Al-Farabi does not use the argument that is always used by mutakallimin in arguing about the essence of God. Al-Farabi used philosophical arguments to argue about the essence of God. Al-Farabi said, a character must be one of the two, there is other must are possible. Must, why must? A is essential from itself, 2 possible, it is essential from something else. And what is a must? And this must is complete, must even the most complete, so he does not need any interest or anything. So, his divine philosophy, unity to him, God is without must, limitation, separation. This does not exist with strange. It is impossible in his absence. This does not need any rest to remain eternal. This does not change from one state to another, and his essence is eternal and eternal. There are no partners for him. He was not asked how much he is and where is he. Union of saint, honor, and sainting. He is all known, all living, all willing, all powerful, and all beautiful and all perfect. Aristotle mentioned the something mentioned by Al-Farabi aspect in the chapter on knowledge, power, weight, and effect on creation.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti HAJAR binti Muhammad ASRI, matric number 0686178. His scientific life and his writing. Al-Farabi was proficient in many languages. He knew the language Arabic, Turkish, Persian, and Greek, and more than that. Ibn Abi Usaybah claimed that Al-Farabi knew 70 languages, which were the language of the world at that time. Al-Farabi was taught the Greek language. We find that he studied the work of Aristotle and Plato, then explained it, and also wrote on them. He also wrote on many branches of philosophy. Al-Farabi wrote on logic, nature, politics, and metaphysics, and also explained the purpose of Aristotle and Plato. Among Al-Farabi's own work, the books combine the opinion of the two wise men, Plato and Aristotle. The book Uyun and Masail, the books of the lobes of wisdom, explain the meaning of mind. Science statistics book Humanitarian Philosophy, his opinion on the human soul. Al-Farabi believed that the human soul is a spiritual essence that exists in itself and first perfection of the natural body with life. Forcibly, the soul has four functions. 1. The nourishing soul. 2nd, the sensory soul. He also believed that the mind, which is the rational soul, is divided into 4 sections. First, mind by force. 2nd, and he actually makes sense. 3rd, and useful wisdom. 4th, and a practical mind or an outstanding mind.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Hasya binti Hayat alias Ismail. My trade number is 068823. Okay, may I continue with this topic, who is talk about one of the great Islamic philosophers, who is Al-Farabi. Okay, Al-Farabi is one the father of Islamic Neoplatonism, philosopher, as a logician, as a musician, and he had a role in political science, and he also known for being like an encyclopedia, and he tried to synthesize Plato and Aristotle's ideas with the theology. Okay, one of the topic we had discussed about political philosophy and religion. Okay, what is religion? Al-Farabi said, religion is opinions and actions determined and limited by certain conditions prescribed for a community by their supreme rules. Okay, who seeks to achieve by their practice them a definite goal with the respect to them by means of them. Okay, he also wrote works of that explain the political problem of the state, namely the book of Al-Siyasah Al-Madaniyah. Is it talk about the book of the main country, and another book is the book of Ara Al-Madinah Al-Fadilah. Is it the book talk about the opinion of ideal city dwellers, Fusul Al-Madani, okay, which is scattered in the form of scientific disciplines divided in 2 parts. Okay, another topic I would like to share with you about the true of happiness. Okay, Al-Farabi said the true happiness is related with the idealized personality which may be achieved by self-philosophical enlightenment. Okay, which is in this point, core principles of the creation of an ideal personality depend on their collaboration and solidarity, because everybody has their different talents and perfect personality without the contribution of diversification of others. Okay. Okay, in this point, Al-Farabi plays a crucial role in politics to provide necessary conditions for suitable collaboration and solidarity between humans and social political. Therefore, the meaning of politics is not related only distribution, allocation of resources, but also with the harmonizing of different talents by collaboration. So that's all from me. Thank you for watching and bring your eyes and hearing. Thank you.
In conclusion, Al-Farabi is an Islamic philosopher who studied everything the need for universal Muslims, as he not only made great contribution to our society and culture, even collaboration philosophy into Islamic teaching. By studying philosophy Greek, he has made science parallel to religion, practical and not in conflict with religion. His theories also raise the unity of all Persian Muslims, who are now a source of Western reference in the field of philosophy, easy to understand, variety and easy to reference explanation, making him a respected figure. In that, Al-Farabi is personally philosophical figure. Many of his thoughts are still relevant to human development and life today. At the same time, his thoughts on politics and the country are widely studied and discussed at the university level in order to find a solution and synthesis for all the characteristics today.